Calm your heart now, it begins on a quiet bench. Not metaphorically, a literal bench. Chipped paint, one armrest missing, the kind of place nobody really chooses, unless they're tired. And you are. Your heart, especially. It's not broken in some Hollywood way. There's no dramatic betrayal soundtrack or sudden zoom-out shot. Just a quiet, persistent heaviness. A kind of ache that's hard to name and even harder to explain. You're scrolling your phone, half watching strangers smile through filters, half listening to your own inner monologue, part philosopher, part gremlin, all judgmental. And suddenly, it lands. A whisper, not out loud, but somewhere just behind your ribs. Do not let your heart be troubled. Love, and be loved. You look around. Great. Either the pigeons have become spiritual messengers, or something in the universe just tapped you on the shoulder. You don't move. Not because you're skeptical, but because that one sentence knocked the air out of you. Not let your heart be troubled. Have you met my heart? It's the overachiever of anxiety. The Olympic gymnast of overthinking. It plays highlight reels of every awkward moment, heartbreak, and grocery store misstep on loop. And now someone, something, is asking it to rest. To what? To love. And be loved. Your heart scoffs. Love has been complicated. Messy. Like a song you loved until it played during a breakup, and now you skip it every time. Love has made promises, and taken them back. Love has ghosted you, breadcrumbed you, or shown up dressed as codependents in a trench coat. And being loved? That feels like a gamble. A little too exposed. Like walking into a room naked and hoping everyone's blind. Still, that whisper won't stop. Do not let your heart be troubled. Love, be loved. Your chest tightens, not in pain, but in recognition. Because some small, brave, ridiculous part of you remembers that this was the dream. It all cracks open when you stop running. You let the silence speak. You breathe in, and actually listen. And your heart? It confesses. Not with words, but with feelings. I'm tired. I miss being held without earning it. I want to love without negotiating terms, and suddenly, it's not just your heart speaking. It's someone else's too. The stranger on the bus who smiled even though you looked like leftover stress. The friend who said, I love you, and meant it, without needing a reason. The parent who got it wrong 1,000 times but still tried. The person you haven't met yet who will see all your mess and say, so what? This is the conversation of hearts. A chorus of quiet courage. A shared rebellion against the cynicism we've mistaken for wisdom. A declaration that says, even if the world spins sideways, I will keep loving. I will keep letting myself be loved. It's terrifying. And holy. You begin to see it everywhere. In the barista who remembers your name and your impossible order. In the hug you didn't know you needed. In the way your dog looks at you like you invented cheese. And then, shockingly, in the mirror. That version of you, unfiltered, unpolished, in between achievements, still deserving. Still lovable. You start talking to yourself the way someone who loves you would. You soften. You forgive. You wear socks that match your mood instead of your outfit. You love like it matters. You let people in, even if they see the clutter. You laugh without rehearsing it. You start saying yes to love, not the fairy tale, but the real stuff. The kind that waits. The kind that shows up when you're late and still says, I'm glad you're here. The kind that knows all your baggage, and helps you carry it. One day, not long from now, someone else will sit on that same bench. They'll look tired. Scared. Worn down by the noise of, not enough. And you'll sit beside them, not with advice, or answers, but with presence. Maybe you won't say anything. Or maybe you'll smile, gently, and whisper the same thing the world whispered to you. Do not let your heart be troubled. Pause. love, and be loved. And just like that, the conversation of hearts continues. Like roots underground, unseen but unshakable. A quiet network of brave souls who believe that loving isn't foolish. That being loved isn't weakness. That maybe, just maybe, this is how the world heals, one untroubled heart at a time. One fearless act of love. One whispered invitation to come home to yourself, and stay. Thank you for helping us spread love.